Oh, hi guys. Just here in my little workstation, you know, doing some editing work for the next video blog, and I wanted to answer a question that one of you guys left on the channel here. The username is iMatt Goes Camping, and he asked, what do you do both as individuals and as a crew when you peak or hit a wall in braking, and how to motivate yourself to keep going even when you feel troubled with a certain set or a specific move. So basically, Matt, you're asking what I guess I do and what we do as a crew when we hit a certain level or when we don't feel as motivated as we usually do. Well, as an individual, when I feel like I've hit a certain point where I can't keep moving, I backtrack. I like to watch certain videos, VHS, old footage, kind of retro footage, to kind of motivate me to know what direction b-boying is heading towards. When I feel like I don't have any more moves, I always remember that there is a whole plethora of moves that I could choose from. And it also keeps me original. Looking at old VHSs and old DVDs actually keeps me in focus to know that there was something before what we had now. You know what I mean? People are really locked into the style there is now, crashing, flow, everything like that. I think that people sometimes miss the whole picture when they're, kind of too focused on what judges want to see, you know what I mean, which kind of eliminates the freedom that you usually or would have before. Because I remember back then, before there was YouTube and all this other stuff, where you found inspiration just within yourself, you know what I mean. Nowadays, a lot of b-boys, will just try to find the newest video to try to keep them inspired, but for me personally, I like to really go into myself and try to look to my original moves rather than trying to push the limits, as some would say, you know what I mean. And as a crew, I guess you could say that the way that we try to motivate ourselves as a crew when we hit a peak or a wall is we all come together and we try to discuss, what we need to do to keep moving forward. Recently, Runaway Tribe had a meeting to set up, new dates and new days for practices and whatnot. Because as a crew, I'm sure some of you have experienced when you guys have been going for so long, you kind of lose focus of where you guys want to be, and it's good to remind yourselves, it's good as a crew to remind yourselves where you are, where you stand here in the game, and where you want to be. I guess you could say that, everybody has to have a clear and precise direction, and everybody kind of has to be on the same page. If you're not on the same page, everybody has a different, goal to achieve. Things can kind of get mixed up. Even though everybody has good intentions, sometimes those good intentions can have, negative outcomes. So you always want everybody to kind of know where you're going. It's really bad to assume where you should go, because for the most part, your crew has to work as one machine, you know what I mean? The whole clock theory, everything has to be clean, everything has to work in the same manner for it to move in the direction that it needs to. So I would say, just bringing it back and, revisiting the question, what do you do when you hit a wall or hit a peak? You go back and you see where it all came from. You go back to your roots. And as a crew, when you want to move forward or feel motivated, then you make sure that everybody's on the same page. I'm really sure that when crews started out, they all had, a lot of hype around it. And then sometimes you lose that hype when, let's say, you lose at a jam, or when a crew member does something that another crew member doesn't, you know what I mean? You all have to start, working towards the same thing if you want to get anywhere. But basically that's it. So this is the first question that I've answered as a video response. I'm really sorry, Matt, that it took so long, but I was trying to, think of the best way to answer you, and I think this is it. So if any of you guys have questions for me or for Runaway Tribe in general, I'll answer it as a video, and I'll try to get it to you as quick as possible. I know this one took almost like a week, and I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna be on top of it, as much as I can. So there's your question answered, and be on the lookout for the next Runaway Tribe video blog, which will come out soon. It's gonna have, the usual stuff, a good short film, some exclusive battles, and a couple other things that I'm gonna keep secret that I want you guys to be excited for. So I hope that answers your question, and I hope that you guys stay tuned and tell other people to subscribe. Okay, thank you. Bye, guys.